If PayPal is on your watch list, I'm sure you've noticed the 16% drop since they reported earnings this week. Now, earnings itself didn't seem all that bad from an EPS and revenue perspective. However, PayPal's margins continue to struggle, and that is causing fear that they may not be able to continue to grow EPS at the level that analysts were expecting previously. Now, revenue growth also has kind of slowed as of recently. The data feed here goes up to 2022. So I want to take a look at the margins to give a little bit of context to this, okay? Historically, they've had operating margins in the mid-teens for the most part, 15 or 16% routinely. This has fallen below 14%. Now, bottom line has been a little bit more of a roller coaster, but they've routinely had 13, 14, and higher percent bottom line margins. Well, in 2022, they were under 9%. So, with PayPal, your EPS is going to be dictated largely by your profit margins. And a few percentage points of profit margin when you're doing $27.5 billion of revenue means a heck of a lot of money being left on the table. So, since in the most recent quarter, the margins haven't rebounded the way the market wants, the share price has plummeted. Now, is this a temporary issue? My guess would be probably, okay? So it's not happening at the rate that Wall Street wants it to happen. The real world often doesn't look like your projections do, okay? There's what you can expect on paper, and then there's the reality of operating in the real world. And those two things are clashing a little bit right now for PayPal. However, I think if we even, give a bit of a haircut to what analysts expect earnings to grow at over the next few years, we can still say some things about PayPal's value. All right. I am basically using PayPal's own guidance of $4.95 per share in EPS for this year, applying an above market discount rate of 11%, giving them credit for tangible book value, and applying a growth rate that I think everybody would agree would be disappointing, 6% average over the next 10 years, and coming up with a value of $68. In real terms, what this means is, my personal opinion here is that below 70, PayPal's probably worth a look. I'm not saying it's necessarily a buy. However, for the sake of disclosure, I do have cash secured puts, one cash secured put sold at the $60 level for PayPal currently, and may initiate other positions with the company because I do think it's showing signs of potential undervaluation right now. It's one of those things where it didn't do exactly what the market wanted on paper, and so the price reaction to that has been, in my estimation, a potential overreaction. So I think I'm getting pretty close to wanting to put my hat in the ring when it comes to PayPal. This is a business that has been at the forefront of online payments and peer-to-peer payments for the better part of the last 2 decades. And honestly, I think that is a sphere that globally is going to be growing more than it is shrinking. And I think that they are well positioned to capture their fair share of that growth going forward. That doesn't mean there won't be some potential headwinds from a few different areas. There's, of course, competition and, regulation, etc., that could impact them. But that's true of basically any business. So that's where I'm at with PayPal. I think that this price drop is potentially a good opportunity to look at this from a value perspective if you believe that they still have somewhere to go and grow in the long run. Do me a favor, hit the like button if you like it, and if you agree with me about PayPal, drop a comment below. Let me know if you own any shares. Jump on the Discord, link is in the description. Hit the join button if you want to join the channel. Unlike some other YouTube channels, I only charge $1 for the entry-level membership, and I will be giving members a greater say in the direction of the channel and priority response to any comments from my members. Take it easy. Have a wonderful afternoon, a wonderful Friday. Got to get down on Friday, as I always say. And have a safe and beautiful weekend.